let's look into the data structure in pandas. The two data structures are pandas series and pandas data frame. So pandas series is a one-dimensional array with label. So it can be considered as a single column with index. Okay. And the thing is, the series can be of any data type. It can be a series of integer or a series of Python objects. The second one is data frame. A data frame is a 2D array, or you can consider it as a table. It has both rows and columns. It is similar to a Excel spreadsheet or a SQL table that we generally work. It is the most commonly used pandas object. We will be working with pandas data frame extensively throughout this section. So it's important that you understand the data frame completely. So let's look into an example over here. So this is a table which has many columns and it has an index to access each and every record. So a index with one column can be considered as a series. A series is essentially a column and it has an index to access each and every element in the column. When you combine many series or many columns together, it forms a data frame. And it can also be accessed using the index. A index is each and every row represents a person and each and every column can represent a feature, a particular feature. This is the structure of general tabular data, and we can gain a lot of insights with a tabular data, and pandas help us to achieve maximum insights that we can. Okay, so let's look into how to create our own data frame and series in this upcoming time. So let's go to the Colab. So we have already worked with NumPy in the previous section. Let's look into the pandas in this section. So the version, this is the version that I'm using. Any latest version should work. So first we'll begin with creating a series using the various options that we have. So to create a series, we can use a list or a NumPy array. Both works. So we know that it's a series is a 1D array. So I've created a list of elements and using that I'm creating a series. So pd.series is the function. I'm just printing the data. So you can see these are the elements in the series and we have index for each and every element. Okay. So I can access each and every element using this index or label. So we are accessing mango. Similarly, we can also access orange if you want using the index one. Yeah, it works. So we can also set an index. So 0, 1 and 2 are range that comes in default. Okay. So if I print data dot index. So it's a default range is created 0 to stops at 3. So 0, 1 and 2 are the range. So I can assign my own index. So it can be done using data dot whatever data frame or say whatever series dot set index, and you can assign it by using pd dot index. Okay, so I'm assigning the index to be a, b and c to the series data. So this is the new series that we have. We have a new set of indexes to access. So when I access the index b, I should be getting orange. Yeah, it works. So you can assign your own index while creating the series itself. So this is another example. So when I'm passing the list of elements, I'm also passing the index to be given. So I'm again printing the data. As you can see, the same thing is created. So just to make a difference, I have capitalized all the words over here. So when I'm accessing the index A, I'm getting apple. So you can see till now it's just printing the data type alone. So each and every series has its own name. You can assign a name to it. So I'm assigning the name to be fruits over here. So when the next time I'm printing the data to, you will also have the name and also the data type. Okay. So we have seen how to create a series using a list, Python list. We can also create using a NumPy array. So I'm just creating an array from 20 to 29. So using that I'm creating a series. So I'm not passed the index over here. So the index would be a default index from 0 to 9. And let's see how the series looks. So this is the series that we have created. So far we have looked at how to create series using a list and a NumPy array. So what we'll do right now is we will try to create an array, NumPy array from the data that we have. So we have the data. So data was a list of fruits. Okay, a series of fruits. So let's convert into a numpy array. So 2 numpy is the function. 2 underscore numpy. So when you're printing, we can see that the array consists of apple, orange, and mango. The index is gone when it comes to numpy since we have default index over here, and the object is so and the data type is object. Similarly, we can also create a list. Okay, so data to list is the function call. When I create, so a list is alone created. Yeah, so let's print the data over here. So this is the series that we have. Using this series, we have created a numpy array and a list. So you can consider a series. From series, we can convert to a numpy. From numpy, we can also convert into a series. Okay. So this is about Pandas series. Let's get into data frame, which is what we are going to use extensively more. So we can create a series from a dictionary. So for a dictionary, you need to give a key and a list of values. Okay. So I've created a dictionary with two keys, two things, age and gender, and I passed the list of values to it. So using that, I'm creating a data frame. So let's print the data frame. So this is the data frame that we have 0, 1, and 2, which is the index and age and gender. So you can see this is also auto-generated index from 0 to. So if I print, it should be getting the same auto-generate range, index, start, and stop same. So similarly, like a series, we can also assign the index for data frame also. So I'm assigning person A, B, and C. So what I'm going to do is I'm creating another data frame. So you can also what we can have is this time I'm passing the index over here. So till here is the actual dictionary. After that I'm passing the index. So this time we have our own index even while we are creating the data frame itself. Okay, now till now we saw how to create a data frame from a dictionary. We can also create a data frame from combining series together. So data and data 2 are two series over here. Data 2 is apple, orange, and mango in capital A. I'll just print data. And similarly, this is the value of data. Orange, apple, and mango. Apple, orange, and mango. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to combine these two. So data frame, I'm just passing, just giving a list of dictionaries over here. So let's see. So I'll just print the output over here. This is how it's done. So this one is unnamed. So we have given name for one thing and name is not given for other thing. So when name is given, it's taken as the index and this how is joined. So this is the first dictionary, the first series, this is the second series and both of them are joined together. Okay. So if you want it to be in the other way, so like we can also use concat and give the access to it. So this is how it would be. So A, B and C becomes the index and it's concatenated this way. So we can use both these functions to actually create a data frame from series. So we look more into it of these concat and other functions in upcoming videos. So I just wanted to show that you can create a data frame combining multiple series. So you can see the, okay. So one attribute that we can access is df data frame dot accesses. It gives the various index value and the data type. Okay, I'll just print df2 over here so that you have better understanding. This is the df2 that we have. So these are the indexes. Okay, the row index. We also have the column index and the data type of the index and data type of the values, actual values. Okay. So can you access? So next, let's look into how to generate a dictionary or a numpy array from a data frame. Okay. So two dictionary. So to whatever you want to convert, you have to just put two underscore and the particular data type. Okay. So I'm converting it. Let's see how it looks. So we have the dictionary. So this is the primary key. Okay, get the initial key over A, B, and C, and inside each key value we have another dictionary. Okay, it has two things: the unnamed and fruits. Okay, I hope it's here. So from dictionary we can create a data frame. From data frame we can also create a dictionary. Similarly, I'll try to create a NumPy array. So let's see what happens. So all the indexes and the labels goes as only the values are remaining in a NumPy array. So if you give a data frame dot values, it would result the same when you if you convert it to a NumPy. So the all both these have the same result. Yeah, to explore more, we have given links, so you can use this to explore more on it. I hope you are clear about Pandas data frame and series, and we'll be exploring more functions and how to apply them. So this is the introduction video. In the upcoming videos, we'll explore the power of Pandas to do data analysis. Thank you.